Good morning. It's Tuesday, January 2nd, and that means two things. There was a whole episode last week. It's much better. There's a lot more stuff going on last week, surprisingly. You should catch up. You should play catch up. You really should. And it's time for the Lighting Industry News Brief, brought to you by Keystone Technologies and their area lights with optic swap. Keystone believes in everything in the box, which means you've got the mounting options, you've got a photo cell, you can select your color temperature with a switch, you can select your power with a switch, and you can pop this thing open without any tools and switch between lenses, save yourself some time, get your clients happy, save yourself some inventory space. That's KeystoneTech.com. The link is in the description. Into the news. The IES has published LM85, which is a new standard under ANSI, for optical and electrical measurements of LED sources. The DLC has updated their Luna standard. This is their light pollution-related standard. Version 1 was updated November 27th with one policy change about mounting and one chart being clarified. Avenue Lighting has expanded its HQ, adding 8,000 square feet, as well as hiring a new VP of sales. Keystone has opened a new distribution center in Phoenix, Arizona. This is 130 square feet of space with very tall ceilings, so they go on about their cubic storage, but, it's big, is what I'm saying. The ALA's health plan is now open for enrollment. There's no deadline. Just if you wanted coverage on the 1st, that's when you need to sign up now. Cleantech has refinanced their debt with a new long-term loan at $7 million Canadian dollars. The board of directors at iTab Shop Concepts has bought back 60,000 ordinary shares. Rhode Island is ahead of the curve on their climate goals, according to the State Energy Office. Luficer Lighting has opened a new branch in NYC. They're lighting designer fixtures. And speaking of designer fixtures, Sean Beck has won the BDNY Award for Best Lighting. Sean Beck is owned by WAC, by the way. California has passed a new packaging law. Senate Bill 54 will mandate all packing materials be recyclable by 2032. And Maersk, the overseas shipping giant, will now go through the Red Sea again, despite threats from the Houthis. In IoT news, TMU is planning their first fully digitally enabled building. This is a 2-story building that will serve as a test space for other connected tech. Light exposure offers non-pharmaceutical interventions in Alzheimer's. This is a meta-study demonstrating the value of circadian interventions in improving mental health. Other mental health news shows that Johns Hopkins has found the protein in particular that stabilizes circadian rhythms in mice. Yellow light before bed is as bad for you as blue light. Light exposure rhythms linked to cognitive function in the cognitively impaired. And reindeer don't have circadian rhythms. They just go 24 hours a day. That's interesting. Wickenburg, Arizona's Western Skies Ordinance is past due for revisions. Spencer, Iowa is going to be revising their sign lighting regs. Chubbuck, Idaho has proposed a new dark sky ordinance. And Stevenage Parks in Essex in the UK will include wildlife consultations as part of their park lighting projects. In Australia, the Adelaide Oval, a multi-sport facility primarily known for cricket, has shown off a new multi-million-dollar LED tower, full RGBW functions, the whole thing. In recommended reading, this is on nailed.org, all these links, we have a case study for a staircase or a power station. We also have inside the Gateway Arch's new lighting system, what we think private equity will be at in 2024, 5 predictions from Toggled's CEO, the stumbles of matter, and why that matters, a guide to parking lot lighting, the best bulb colors for different rooms, the difference between Cobb LEDs and non-Cobb LEDs, and what we can learn from Y2K. In local news, Vienna, West Virginia will be spending $800,000 on street improvements. Farmers Branch, Texas will be home to the first glow-in-the-dark playground. Billings, Montana will be improving street lighting near schools. Colorado is funding Main Street improvements. Wetumpka, Alabama has approved new lighting at their softball fields. And Pittsburgh Parks have completed their lighting project. In international news, GVA is adding an office in Dubai. Bluetooth has bought solar lighting for African schools. And Rockwell Automation has collabed collaborated with Habitat for Humanity in India. And People News, we have a recap from Inside Lighting as to who's moved around this December. Jake Alpert is now the CDO at Keystone. Regina Garancino is now the COO at Keystone. Will Ward will be appointed as EVP at iMark. And in things you can make, a bioluminescent lamp that looks like a dinosaur, and LED industrial piercings. Anyway, I've been Scott Wachter. Thank you for your time. Enjoy your week. Enjoy the new year. Enjoy the music. Have a good one.
I'll begin with this. Wasn't supposed to begin like this. You received 3 of 50 some pages, folded like maps, complex and warm. I spent my wildest nights under control. I'm dying, I'm not dying, it's I spent my wildest nights under control. I'm dying, I'm what happened to of 50 some pages, folded like maps, complex and warm. I'm sorry that trained me for an all-star mistake, for a star on success. I'm sorry that trained me for an all-star mistake, a star on success. I'll begin with this. Wasn't supposed to